I do feel like a lot of us are struggling and having to face, it's like this mirror effect of having to face one's inner child. It is the feeling that I'm getting. It's like you having to like match your energy with the people you hang around, your people you're hanging around with now, whomever that is for you, the group that you are involved in. This is like the mirror effect. You having to step out and finding your tribe. You having to, even at work, you know, you're like seeking people you can perhaps relate with a certain thing, a certain situation, or just, you know, like a friend that you can trust. A friend whom you can tell things to that you can trust. It's important at this time, I feel, to hang around with people, be around people who will bring that inner child out of you. This isn't a time to be aggressive. And what I'm picking up, if you are being aggressive with this King of Swords, if you are one who is being aggressive and egotistical and letting your pride get in the way of your conversations, letting your ego and pride get in the way of just having a good time, having a good conversation, you know, sometimes having to take all of that down and accepting other people for who they are, that helps too. Hanging around with people who can give you a sense of comfort. And if you are one who is having trouble in finding comfort within yourself on your own, I would suggest to maybe write those feelings and emotions down and to maybe channel it, you know, through creativity. It's not the time to be harsh. Cancer sees it's not the time for you to fucking ruin it. Sorry, I cuss on here. Sorry, my bad. This isn't a fucking time to like be aggressive. This isn't a fucking time to like be harsh to people or, you know, bag on people. This isn't a time for any of that. This is a time to release all of that in a healthy way. No, drinking is not healthy. I mean, to an extent, I guess. But not having to overindulge is what I mean. And having to overindulge in other things as well. Whatever that means for you. I don't know your life. I'm just here to read the cards, bro. A lot of this self-doubt and fear that I'm picking up, that is coming from a deeper place, an event, a traumatic event from your childhood that you feel needs your attention, but you are the one going against it and not facing it. You going against it and instead projecting your harsh feelings, self-doubt, and fear onto other people is not really going to do you any justice. If for anything, it's just going to make things a lot worse. You're making things a lot worse for yourself by making things really harsh. Not the time for that, you know? It can feel very harsh because Cancer season sometimes is almost too unbearable to even feel. Cancer is a water sign. They are one to just flow through life and understand it also for what it is, if you will. they are one to bring you back home. And if you are one to not want to do any inner work, then you are probably having a hard time dealing with yourself and loving yourself at this time. But maybe if you allow and open, if you let yourself, if you allow yourself, if you, I guess, have the willingness to allow yourself to open yourself up to those feelings from your childhood, if it helps, maybe also to step back from the people who makes it a little worse for you to feel better. Instead, they influence you in different ways, but not in the way that you should. And so at this time, I think it's important that we find people that can bring that rainbow out of you. Let me tell you, this isn't a time to be aggressive and harsh and be mean and be cruel. This is that's disrespect to our Cancer. You know what I'm saying? That is disrespect. It's not honoring the season. It's not honoring your lessons. It's not honoring your body, period. When we are not honoring our body and when we are not following our body, we are also not in alignment with Mother Nature and what it has to offer to you. This is all for you, And so I guess if you want to be harsh and, be in a state of fear and self-doubt and all of that, then okay, go ahead if that makes you feel better. But there are other people out here who are willing to step up because they want what's best for other people also. And for those who are willing, I appreciate you. Let's also, what I'm getting here, I'm picking up a lot on this Empress, feminine energy at this time. I feel that our feminine are what I'm picking up. Some of us are getting bullied by the masculine. Okay, like I said, a lot of that aggressiveness that's coming up, I don't like it, honestly. I just do not like it. I'm all about rainbows and butterflies and smiles and free expression. And this does not feel like it. This feels like having to tie you down. This feels like having to restrain. This feels like having to keep you from doing the things that you love doing, but you stay in this relationship or you stay in this situation or you stay and stick around with these people that does not help with your growth and does not add value, and also is probably just using you, honestly, and abusing you. So I don't like this. I really don't. But just be vigilant, be careful with whom you share your energy. I take that back. Be careful with whom you share your ideas and your thoughts with. Our feminine, we're tired of you guys. We are so tired of you. Even men who feel so much, and I'm talking to our empaths, okay? Men who are empaths and who is open to understanding women's emotions and feelings. Thank you. We appreciate you. And for the assholes, you're a piece of shit. Thanks. All right. So that's out. A couple of comfort cards that I want to read. First of all, release shame. I want to read to you. If you've been shamed for being sensitive or anything else, tell yourself, I'm ready to release shame. Just a reminder. I love this card. I love this deck. This is my comfort deck. Take what resonates. Another one is release other people's emotions. Ask yourself, is this emotion mine? Exhale uncomfortable feelings that are not yours so they don't linger in your body. And inhale light and space. I love it. Thanks, deck. This next one says, identify your emotional triggers. A lot of our feminine is getting triggered at this time. Why wouldn't they? It's a shitty fucking place. Anyway, we absorb the emotions of others that remain unhealed in ourselves. Notice your triggers, such as anger and fear, and gently begin to heal. Heal is the word today. And solid. That's today's word of the day, solid. We want to be solid. All right. Cool. I feel like I've covered what I needed to cover. Actually, let's pick up more in some energies here. If you are one at this time dealing with these harsh emotions and feelings that you're having that are coming up, surround yourself with children. Surround yourself, you know how the children's laugh, the children's kindred spirit can really possibly perhaps turn up your spirits because you're a piece of shit. So you need a little bit of change in your life, perhaps. And to maybe get out to be by the water, be somewhere where you're able to hear the water, somewhere near the ocean, somewhere where somewhere where there's spacious, somewhere where there is trees, a waterfall, maybe go on a hike, early morning preferably. Go to the fucking zoo. Go see some animals. Go and connect with animals. Yeah, connect with animals. Surround yourself with dogs and cats and birds and whatever the fuck animals you like, because you're a piece of shit and you need a change. Anyway, just gonna pull up some more cards here, guys, and then I will wrap this up. Here we go. I've got the, Four of Swords. Okay. Yeah, lots of rest. Yeah, you are beat because there are so many. I have the King of Wands, my favorite card. You are beat. Number 4. The number 4 is very significant at this time. Whomever that is for, take what resonates. Again, with the 4 of Wands. Very significant. Rest is what you need because you say you are beat. You feel like every time you do something right, it's like something bad comes your way. Why is that? Why is that? 9 of Pentacles. Oh. And the Queen of Pentacles. Let's clarify some of these cards, guys. I'll use this deck to clarify. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. It's just an overall energy for today or for the week. I take it as a guide for the day, and for the assholes, take it with you. Come back to it. Queen of Wands. Whoa. 6 of Wands and the Empress. But even though our masculine, not masculine, our feminine, even though our feminine is being bullied, you say, you're just mad because we're flourishing and you're a piece of shit. Exactly. Piece of shit. 5 of Cups. You is just not aligned with yourself, and you choose to be destructive instead of, you choose to stay down, you choose to be in misery. You choose to feel sorry for yourself instead of having to actually fix yourself. You choose to feel sorry for yourself instead of actually having to fix your inner child. But instead, these feelings and emotions and negativity that you're spreading around is not doing anybody justice, and not doing you any justice, most of all. Heavy emphasis on lots of this, having the need to someone validate your accomplishments, the need to have someone's approval, and it is one that is being forced upon you. Ew, I don't like that. Gross. What is up with you guys? Where's the love and the joy and you know what I mean? The support. First of all, where is the healing in all of this? Our feminine says, where is all the healing in all of this, and why am I still getting attacked? With the 3 of Swords, the Chariot, and the Queen of Swords. This could be happening at work, wherever you are, at home, whomever you're dealing with, whatever situation this is. I do not like it. But you look at you having to defend yourself and fight for yourself. Look at you having to face reality, is what I'm getting. Face reality, face these pieces of shits, okay, most of all, masculine energy. Some feminine, mostly masculine, but you having to fight and defend yourself so much, and you say, of course I have to defend myself. I did not work hard just to get treated this way. Exactly, hello? I don't like this reading, honestly. Let's just say, let's switch it up. let Cancer season speak for you. And then that will determine where you are with your attitude in this season. I'll see you guys later. Bye.